Hey everybody, welcome to my plan with me for the week of December 4th through the 10th. I'm using this elf themed kit from Cricut Paper Co. I did check and it is no longer available on their website, but I guess you can always request it come back if you want. I don't know if they take requests, but worth a try. So this kit is really cute. I love how her paper smells too, but the format is just going to be a challenge because this is literally the last page of the kit. So we'll see how I do. But I am using a couple different foils, but let me first show a few different sheets. So I did pull in this Elf and Jovi sheet from McPlans because, of course I need to pull those in since it's an elf week. And then I've got Camilla from C_Loves Planning's freebie, or not freebie, PR sheet from McPlans as well because a lot of it is elf themed. So I thought it would go perfectly. I have these Carly Plans Christmas quotes that are partly used from last year, just to bring those in. And then I'll get into the foil. So I am using silver and gold. I've got some various shops, so I will just kind of flip through. And you can see the shops on the sheets. This is Rory's Sweet Addictions, though. Just mention that because it's really tiny there. And then this is matte silver, so not sure if I'm using that, but I don't really know when I would use a matte silver with Christmas, so I might go ahead. I've got these for the headers. I'm really excited about those. And then I've got these to pull in maybe, but I think she only has 3 header colors, so I might not be using those. Then I've got some solid underlays from Plan With Me stickers in gold to go under these Christmas tree underlays in silver from Planet Hannah. And then I've got the leftover elf themed overlays from Leonard Designs. So it's 020 and 021 are the numbers on her site if you want to use them yourself. And then I also have some general Christmas quotes from Planet Hannah. So I'll get right into that base. Okay, so the first thing is I did kind of just fill in the sidebar off camera because I just wanted to. So the December script is from McPlans. So if you want a discount, you can use the code Laurel15 or Laurel in the notes for my freebie. And then next, I've got this little menorah, which is from, it was a Paper and Milk and Happy Dye collaboration. So that was a while back. I don't know if you can get it. But then that is from Carly Plans, which I do PR for Carly. So if you use Laurel15, you'll get a discount on my freebie and Laurel notes during sales. Next, I've got this Home Sweet Home foil script from, or not script, it was like a full box overlay from Kristen's Planner. She was really sweet and sent me some like homeowner stuff, so I had to pop that in. So it's perfect. And we moved in this week. So this Believe script is from Carly Plans. Monday morning, I did watch Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Since I didn't finish watching all the movies the week prior, I've just been kind of watching them on and off. And then the next thing I did was I filmed a plan with me, and then I filmed the base for probably this plan with me. I swept the entire house because I was trying to kind of pre-clean before it got really close to moving day, so we wouldn't have as much to do because it needed swept before we could even vacuum. So then I did the dishes for the very last time. I hand washed the entire load of dishes. I know I will still have to hand wash some stuff, but yeah, it was my last like full on hand wash everything we have dirty. So that was exciting. I know, not something you usually say when you're doing dishes, but it's been a while. So that Rita Skeeter is from Wonton in a Million, and the Goblet of Fire script is from Carly Plans. That Planner Elf is from Mick Plans, and then the Film Plan With Me script is from Kristen's Planner. This little sweeping character is from Leonard Designs, and that Tidy Up script is from Paper and Milk. And I do PR for Leonard Designs, so use Laurel15 to get a discount on my freebie and Laurel in the notes during sales. And then this mug is from Carly Plans. And the script again is from Kristen's Planner. So I didn't just wash mugs, but I just thought that would be a cute way to mark dishes because I'm trying to use as many like Christmassy holiday stickers that I can while I have the spreads because I just have so many and only so many weeks that I'm using traditional Christmas colors. So I really need to just mostly use traditional colors for Christmas because that's what all my stickers match, or at least like almost all of them. But I think I did better on that this year than I have in past years. So I'm putting a dent in them. But anyway, the next thing I did this day was I cleaned up the kitchen, and then I watched Elf because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to watch it since I was using 2 Elf kits this week. One on my off-camera planner and one in this planner, of course. And then I did some editing. So I do like to film and edit the same day if I have the motivation. So I got that done. And then I did some reading, which this might have been the last day I've read in a long time because I feel like I fell off of that. So for cleaning, the icon is from Carly Plans and the script is from Kristen's Planner. Then for Elf, the script is from Carly Plans, and that character watching Elf is from a shop that's not open anymore. The edit script is from Kristen's Planner, and then both those characters are from McPlans. And then that read script is also from Kristen's Planner. And I am trying to use as many of those holiday scripts I have too, so you'll notice a lot of the Kristen's Planner scripts because she had some cute fonts. I think they're still available as of the time I'm filming this. Anyway, Monday morning I did go get a prescription in Starbucks, but I just marked Starbucks, I think. And then I played Dreamlight Valley because the update came out this day and Jack Skellington was added to the game, which I don't know if I've talked about the fact that I love Nightmare Before Christmas, but I know that's going to come as a surprise to literally no one. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I try to watch it every year at least once. It varies on if I watch it around, like, leading up to Christmas or leading up to Halloween, but it works for both. So, I was really excited to see him join the game just in time for Christmas. And then I did some more packing because this was getting to be crunch time on packing. So we were really having to step it up. And then while I was packing, I had a jam sesh. So I've been listening to a lot more music lately. I hate to admit the fact that I like Spotify more than Apple Music. I'm really annoyed about it because for years I've been like, no, Apple Music is better. It's really not. Like it's not terrible, but yeah. So there's that. But I have been really enjoying listening to like the curated for me playlists and learning about new artists that I like. So it's been fun. So let me go through where everything is from. So Leonard Designs, Kristen's Planner, The Coffee Monsters Co., Carly Plans, and Fox and Cactus. Next, Brian and I did more packing. I know I just marked it right before, but I just really didn't have a lot to mark this day, and I did kind of take a break between those times that I was packing. So then I marked in pain. I was in a lot of pain. I had already had to take a gummy this day for my pain, but I had to take another one and just rest because I have some that kind of energize me and help me feel motivated. So it did help me with that. But then when it wore off, I was just like, oh my gosh, I did too much. But I didn't really have a choice. I mean, I have had to just push through anything because everything was urgent with moving. So it is what it is. So that character is from McPlans, which these are perfect. I think they might be for like getting packages around Christmas. Like that was the reason that she made them, but they've been like perfect for me to pull into Christmas spreads since I moved. So I love that. And oh, I forgot to say what I did after marking that I was in pain. I am all over the place today. It's Monday, and I usually film on Mondays, but it's been like 2 weeks since I filmed. So I watched Teen Wolf and played Emoji Blitz. So I was just chilling on the couch like that little pig. For Packing with Ryan, the script is from Leonard Designs. And for Being in Pain, that little elf character's from the Coffee Monsters Co. I just cut off the part that said cotton-headed ninny muggins because, you know, it didn't fit. That is from Carly Plans. And then that's from McPlans, which I might have already said. Wednesday, I woke up and I was feeling sick. I was like congested and had a headache and body aches and stuff, which sometimes will happen with my chronic illnesses, the body aches, that is, and headaches. But my throat was sore. I was pretty sure I was sick at this point. So I bought a bunch of concert tickets this day. I bought the tickets in the pre-sale for Taking Back Sunday, and then another one was Death Cab for Cutie and the Postal Service because they're co-headlining. And then I also bought tickets to see Say Anything. So I'm pretty sure I need to stop buying tickets for next year because that was a lot. But one of them I am going back to Kansas City to see because the date just worked better for my friend Sarah. So I'm excited about that because we will get to go back. And it's a venue I've been to before. So enough about concert tickets. I was having a day and I was like, this is going to make me happy. So yeah. We did have a Burger King for lunch this day, or I guess I did. I think I went and actually grabbed it on the way to do errands. And then we had a junk pickup at our house because the city disposes of stuff for you, like the city of Kansas City does, for free if you just schedule an appointment. But I didn't know that because of that, the appointments are booked like insanely far out. Like I was calling, this was December 6th, and she said, okay, our next available is January 8th. Does that work? And I was like, no, I'm moving in 2 days. So we had to pay someone, unfortunately, to take away junk, but we don't have a truck or any place to dispose it. So we just had some old furniture that wasn't worth like giving to someone because it was in pretty bad shape. So after that, I did go to the grocery store and I bought some gifts, like gift cards and just some Kansas City stuff that they have in the grocery stores there, but you can't really find it as easily in the area I'm moving, but more specifically in the area my family lives in because they're in Illinois. They're really far south in Illinois, but still, it's not like Chiefs Kingdom, as they call it. After that, I did donate some clothes because we had some nice clothes that we just don't need and or aren't gonna wear. So, I guess that's really the same thing. So I went ahead and donated those to a thrift store. And then I did some packing. I packed up my planner and closet stuff to this day. So that was kind of sad because I had to pick out like my last shirts that I was wearing. And the planner stuff was really what made me sad. But I think that that's pretty to be expected. And then I ended the night by watching Order of the Phoenix. So for the stickers this day, I just went ahead and kept going. This is from Once More with Love, Leonard Designs, Carly Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., Carly Plans, and Kristen's Planner. And then this is from Mick Plans, Carly Plans, and Wonton and a Million. Thursday, I woke up just feeling like shit. I figured out later in the week that I think it was just allergies because I'm severely allergic to dust. And so with all the cleaning and moving stuff around, it just made me almost have like a kind of a sinus infection type thing. So I at least thought I was sick this day. So I was just feeling rough. Then I did play Dreamlight Valley, and then we had like a plumbing mess that I had to deal with. So that was sucky. And then I did some more packing. So this is what I mean, like, by the fact that I had to push through. Like, I did take a little break to play Dreamlight Valley, but then I was like, okay, I need to get to actually working on stuff. So that character is from Lunar Designs, and I just love her. She's so cute with all the like string lights over her. So adorable. I am obsessed with those, and then also like the ones that McPlans has. She has regular ones, just like the pig, and then she also has the TV with the pig in it, and I just think they're so adorable. Love the string lights. So then for playing Dreamlight Valley, this little elf character is from McPlans, and the DDV custom is from Carly Plans, as well as these next two stickers. So we've got the toilet and Hot Mess Express. And then, oh, I put that wrong. At least this is one of the vinyls, because some of these are vinyl stickers, so they are so much easier to get off of the paper. They're from the actual kit instead of the ones I added in. So yeah, that was a lot easier. I mean, it's kind of harder to work with in some ways, but when you mess up like I always do, it's nice. And then for packing, that box is from Carly Plans, and the script is from Planahammett. Next, we did go pick up our moving truck. So we got like a U-Haul rented. And then I did a little bit of shopping. My husband was the one who got the U-Haul, and we needed a padlock because I guess the one they sold him there wouldn't actually work for the U-Haul, so that was annoying. But I went ahead and got that, and then we had run out of shrink wrap too, so I grabbed that. I did have to go to Walmart and Lowe's because Walmart didn't have shrink wrap. They were completely out of like the size I needed. Then when I got back, I did watch some Teen Wolf because I needed a little bit of a break physically before I could kind of continue working. And then I tidied up the house. So just kind of did some cleaning. And I did more packing this evening too. I just didn't mark it twice this day. For renting the truck, that girl in the car is from McPlans. That shopping bag is from Once More with Love. And so I just put them down together because they stuck to each other. So I wanted to make sure they were sticking in the planner. Those scripts are from Carly Plans. That was one of her Black Friday exclusive fonts, which is super adorable. Then for Teen Wolf, that is from McPlans. That's the TV I was talking about. And then the script is from Carly Plans. For tidying the house, that cleaning spray and this tidy house script is from Lunar Designs. Friday, the first thing I marked is that it was moving day, so super exciting. I was so ready to be done with our Kansas City house. The city itself, no, I will definitely miss it, but our house just, it worked for when we had it and it was cheap, but I definitely did not want to live there for like a super long time. Pandemic kind of changed our plans a bit. Then I did some last minute packing this morning. Well, we both did, just kind of finishing everything up. Then we hired the movers, or we didn't hire them this day. They just came. I just have a script that says hire movers from Carly Plans. So I was looking at that and I confused myself. And then I was just like really irritated because we hired these movers through this third party called Hire a Helper. And the day before, they called me like in the evening and said, hey, have you heard from the movers, because we can't get a hold of them. So we were like, no, I haven't heard from them. I was hoping to hear from them, you know, within the next like 30 minutes. So they said, okay, no worries. We're not confident that they're going to show up for you. So I was like freaking out because, you know, this was the night before we were moving and we had everything set for that. So they went ahead and reached out and found a company for us that could do it next day, and price matched and everything, which was really, really nice on their behalf. But there was a reason the company was available next day. So these guys come up and they're in just like a car. They don't have uniforms on or anything, which is fine. It's like, I really don't care, but they didn't introduce themselves as the movers. Like, they didn't say like, hi, I'm so-and-so from this company. And no, they just were like, hey, where do we go? And I was like, okay. Like, I thought it was just someone pulling up to go to like my neighbor's house, honestly. And they went to their own house. So they worked for 2 hours. They didn't get everything loaded, which was fine because we weren't 100% sure they would be able to in 2 hours. However, they filled up the truck and did not get everything loaded, which, again, if everything's not going to fit, okay, fine. But, like, once they realized that, because I know that had to have been before they got it completely loaded, they should have told us, hey, it's not all going to fit. What is most important? But they did not. So they loaded some things that we could have been like, take it or leave it. And then they didn't load my husband's gaming desk, my husband's work desk, all of our workout equipment, our bookshelf, which the thing about the bookshelf is that when the movers started packing, my husband said, hey, because they were just starting with all the boxes. He said, hey, can you load the bookshelf so that we can fit boxes in it? And they were like, no, we put all boxes in first. And I was like, okay. So my husband and I, after paying for 2 hours of labor to get the truck loaded, we ended up having to spend almost 2 hours ourselves unloading and reloading things. Oh, and they also left our mower, which, like, mowers aren't cheap. And they, like, yeah, it's just, I don't need to keep going on and on about it, but yeah, they sucked. There was probably the most fragile and most expensive box of things we had on the truck. Had specific instructions on the top of it to make sure it was right side up, make sure nothing was on top of it, make sure 2 men held it because it was really heavy. And what did they do? They put it sideways. So thankfully nothing was damaged, but I would have been like contacting that company if it was, because it was like computer stuff that's not cheap. So they were just, yeah. Well, I know I said I was going to stop talking about it, and then I did keep talking. So anyway, we spent a couple of hours moving stuff around. I was not feeling in good physical shape already, and I mean, those desks are heavy, so I was just really stressed. And then I drove to the town that we moved to, and while I was passing through my former hometown, Lee's Summit, which is a Kansas City suburb, I heard All Too Well, 10-minute version by Taylor Swift, so I got really emotional because that place was my home when we first moved in Kansas City, our home, I guess. And yeah, it just kind of got me in my feels. And then driving through St. Louis, as usual, was crazy. Unfortunately, I hit it right at rush hour and there was a car accident. So then the song Bigger Than the Whole Sky by Taylor Swift started playing, and it made me think about my friend who passed, so I cried during that. So I just had a kind of emotional drive. Then when we got home, I unpacked the car and I was in a lot of pain. These are from McPlans. These are from Carly Plans, Leonard Designs, Kristen's Planner. So that's from Fox and Cactus, Kristen's Planner, McPlans, Carly Plans, and Once More Thought. Saturday, we had to get up early because we had the other set of movers coming to unload the truck. And we did have McDonald's breakfast this day because we had no food in the house. And then the movers did get there and they did an amazing job. They barely took more than 2 hours to do the unloading. I just realized that I left on that higher part of this and I don't know if I can scrape it off, so I'm going to try and cut it off. Okay. So, especially after how much of a day we had that Friday, I was really grateful we had good movers on the other end of the trip. And my father-in-law was over as well, just kind of like helping unload, and he was going to help fix up some things around our house. And so we were just unpacking. My husband and I were, while my father-in-law was working on like venting our microwave because we have one of those over the range ones now. But it did vent just directly into the kitchen, so he got that fixed for us. For getting up early, the script is from Kristen's Planner, and those cute little pig slippers are from McPlans. The gingerbread man, I think, is from Stick with the Plan Co. These are from Carly Plans, and that is from Kristen's Planner. Next, once I had basically just reached my limit with doing unpacking, I watched some Teen Wolf. And then since my husband was downstairs as well, building our like fireplace TV stand thing, he did request to watch Half-Blood Prince because Teen Wolf is not exactly his thing. I have been watching it in the same room as him some, so he has had to like listen to it, but yeah. So we watched Half-Blood Prince, and then I also marked building furniture, but I didn't do it. He did. I just have the scripts and I wanted to mark it. Oh, and I did forget to mention I had a nosebleed. That's what I marked this, like, can you not, I'm about to put down on here, because it was at least once a daily occurrence by this point. So all the moving stuff has been really rough on my sinuses. So for marking Teen Wolf, the script is from Carly Plans and the character is from McPlans. These are both from Carly Plans. That is the Coffee Monsters Co. Wonton in a Million. This little fireplace is from Carly Plans, and the script is from Plan Hannah. And I did forget to mention that these labels don't all necessarily completely match the kit because I just had to pull a ton of them in since it didn't have enough small labels for what I needed. So I think it works okay enough. On Sunday, I did go get some gas this morning. So I do have a little story about that, but I'll tell that once I say what else I did in this box. So I went to Lowe's as well, just to pick up a couple of things because there's always something we need. And then my mom came over to go ahead and help out with the house, and she had also not seen it yet in person. So that was exciting to kind of show it off to her. And gosh, that's crooked. And then I got all my Happy Mail because I'd been sending it all to my mom's house since I just couldn't rely on the fact that I didn't know where stuff would end up needing to go. After that, I did mark washing the curtains, which I did more laundry than that, but I just had a script for that. So when I went to get gas, I was trying to use my card at the pump, but it didn't work. It's a smaller town, so, I guess their card readers don't work it all the time, and so you have to go in. So I went in, there were two guys there that were at the cash registers, and I just went over to the one that, asked me what I needed. The other guy saw that I had a Taylor Swift hoodie on and was like, "Oh, you like Taylor Swift? What's your favorite song?" And so I answered that very quickly with, "I did something bad, but it changes because my favorite song changes." And he said, "Is she the one that sings the song about the screen door?" And now I didn't listen to Taylor Swift back when her first album came out. I'm not like an OG Swiftie. However, I have listened to it and I do know that song, but it was early and I was tired and I couldn't think of it. So then, because I didn't answer, I said, and then he starts singing it. He just starts belting it out in a twangy voice because that was how she was on her first album. And it's the song called Our Song, if you don't know. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, she does sing that," like trying to get him to stop singing because I don't know, it just felt like a weird interaction. And then he just kept singing until I left, and like the other cashier was acting like normal, but I don't know what was going on. And I'll probably see him again because I live in a small town now, but we'll see. So that was just kind of like weird and silly. And then because I was just all flustered, I left, and then I went and tried to get gas, and they have the slightly older style gas pumps where you have to you take the pump out and then you have to lift something up to get the gas to actually start going. But I didn't know that, so I was just struggling with it. And then I looked over and there was a sign that said it. I was like, "Oh, okay." But this is from Carly Plans, Plan Hannah, Mick Plans, Fox and Cactus, and Once More with Love. So after that happened, I did text my friends Sarah and Christine, and I was like, "Okay, I think I want to go back to Kansas City." And my friend Sarah just said, "Ha ha ha, welcome back to small town life." I was just like, I hate it. I miss my anonymity, but it's okay. I'll get used to it. I did grow up in kind of a small town area. So it's fine. It's just kind of a culture shock again after living in the city. But after I got the laundry started, I did do some unpacking that day while my mom was working on like putting shelf liner on all our shelves, which was super helpful because I was really nervous about like miscutting it and stuff when I did that. So I'm so glad she did that for us. And then I watched the Chiefs Bills game like on and off while I was unpacking, but it was kind of making me pissed off, so I didn't watch it super closely. But anyway, then I had some wine this evening because we had found our corkscrew. The night before, I tried to get wine. I tried to open a bottle that I had put in the fridge, and then I brought the wine in the corkscrew downstairs. I was ready to open the wine. I looked down at the bottle and it was a screw top. So to be fair, this winery, I've never seen do screw tops, so I didn't expect it. But if I just pulled it out of the fridge the night before instead of scouring the whole kitchen for a corkscrew, then I could have drank it, but it was fine. Then after that, of course, because it's me and I'm clumsy, I had had one glass of wine and I was going to like pour myself a little bit more. And in the process of not trying to knock over the wine bottle, which was shut, I knocked over my wine glass and shattered it and spilled red wine on the floor. So it's officially our house because I am super clumsy and I wasn't drunk or anything. I break and spill things. So my husband was a little annoyed, but I mean, I cleaned it up. Then I did some filming this night. So I just was really excited about my Happy Meal. So enough rambling. I will just tell you where the stickers are from. Carly Plans, Kristen's Planner, Leonard Designs, McPlans, and I guess that's it. So this is my week in full. I am really happy with how this mixed metal turned out. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.